Zel Boy Army, welcome to another spicy one on the channel. In today's video, we are carrying on with the series where we look at the best players in every position on FIFA 21 right now. And today we are moving on to the CDMs. What I must say at the start of this video before you have a go at me is that it is literally just CDMs. I'm not looking at who is actually like the best at playing CDM in game. So like obviously like centre forward Hullet would be up there for best in that. It is literally just the actual players whose starting position before position changes is a CDM. I've done videos on the centre backs, left backs, right backs, keepers. For this one though, we are going into the CDMs. I'm going to go through them. So let's get into it. We are starting off with Chiellini. Chiellini has very solid defending, decent physical. He's better on the ball than you'd expect a normal Chiellini, and decent at passing. Not the quickest, but not too slow. His weak foot and skill moves ain't great. He's a very good defensive-minded CDM. And on this FIFA, if it was just about being good at defending, then I'd like this Chiellini a lot. I still think he's okay, but for me, I still want the top CDMs to be good at attacking as well, or at least somewhat capable, which isn't really too much. So Chiellini is bottom of this list, but he still makes it onto this list. That's important. 22 is Chiellini. Guendouzi, the what if, I think Herfer are doing pretty poor and he's not going to get the +2 from what I'm seeing. Was a free objective card. 3-star, 3-star. He doesn't really excel too much in any area. If he got the +2, it'd be class. His passing is amazing, to be fair. But yeah, he's just not good enough at most areas, so he's quite low down the list at 21. Kappa, insanely good in terms of his pace. Okay at shooting. The finishing lets him down, stops him from being higher on the list. Not very good on the ball. Physical and defending, not bad. If this was based on where the cards could play, was putting Kappa as a centre-back, then this Kappa was really good. But especially for when he came out during foot freeze. But as an out-and-out CDM, the 3-star, 3-star, lowish finishing, okay on the ball. Like, these hurt him a bit, so he's number 20. Sergio Busquets, I wish I could put this man higher. He has elite defending, pretty damn good passing. Nowhere near as good on the ball as a Sergio Busquets should be. And poor shooting, okay to good physical, okay pace, 3-star, 3-star. Holds him back. If this Busquets had the card he deserved, with higher pace, better on the ball, better physical, 4-star, 4-star, then he'd be a lot higher. But he's number 19. I think that's 19. Yeah. Scott McTominay, similar to the Busquets in some ways, but a bit better shooting, a bit slower, but he's got higher dribbling. I still prefer Busquets on the ball, I think. But not much worse passing. A lot better physical, though. The extra physical and being 6'4" for me, I put in Scott McTominay above the Busquets at number 18. Jefferson Lerma, not as good as some of the previous cards where you look at the stats overall, but he has the 4-star weak foot, so I'm putting him above for that. Crazy aggression as well. The 4-star weak foot, though, make him slightly better than the previous cards, in my opinion, just because the previous cards are pretty similar stats-wise, but the weak foot's a nice plus on him. So number 17 is Lerma. Obviously, his chemistry is a nightmare, so you do have to remember that, but I'm not going off of chemistry. I'm going off just the cards. Number 16, we have Thomas Delaney. 4-star weak foot. If he was better at passing and on the ball, he'd be a lot higher. He's got good pace, can shoot, elite defending, good physical. He's just not the best on the ball. So he's number 16. Maybe I've been a bit harsher and maybe he could have been a bit higher. 15, Paulie Pogba. Bit slow, not the best defending, but honestly, defending stats don't matter as much as you expect. Can do everything else. 5-star, 4-star. If he was a bit better on the ball with his agility, a bit more aggression defending, he'd be really high and also needs a bit more pace. But number 15, he's still got a lot of nice stats about him. Zakaria, 14. As a centre-back, he's maybe a top 10 centre-back on this game, but he's a bit clunky, not the best on the ball. 3-star, 3-star, holding back a little bit as a CDM, so he's number 14. He's fairly high up still, though, because he's so quick and good physically. Bruno Guimaraes, unfortunately only 3-star, 3-star. He was very good on the ball, though, with elite defending, physical, and got the passing with decent pace. So because of that, he made it a bit higher up the list. If he was 4-star, 4-star with 80+ shooting, then this guy'd be near top 5. I think that's number 13 we've got him at. Is it 13? Let's go all the way. I want to try to keep the order this time. 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. Yeah. Number 12. This Tonali is fantastic. Lacks elite stats in any area except for passing, which hold him back from being higher than 12. The 4-star weak foot's lovely. He's got pace, pretty good dribbling, but not great. Okay defending, solid physical. This card for a free objective card with solid links was an amazing free objective card and could fit into a lot of teams. Just lacks some of the elite stats to be in the top 10. Fernando Hierro. Insane defending and physical. Maybe he's too slow. Maybe I've been a bit generous putting him at number 11. He's just so good defensively and physically compared to nearly any card on this list with great passing. That has a destroyer CDM who's not the worst at shooting. I think he can justify being near the top 10. Moments Gattuso. Again, not the best going forward. Very solid passing. But just ridiculous physical and defending. Pushes him into the top 10. He isn't going to excel quite like some of the other CDMs higher up the list who can do a bit of everything. But he's elite and up there for the best defensive-minded midfielder. Guardiola, bit better all round. Can't shoot, but again, he's got a lot of these cards now, as we get into the higher ones, have elite stats. The defending, also I sometimes feel icons just have unique body types that play better in game. He's pretty good physically, but then he's got elite defending, very, very good passing, some of the highest passing, decent pace, solid player. You could argue Tonali could be above these based on he could do a bit of everything, but he doesn't have some of the elite stats these guys have. Rijkaard, 4-star weak foot, tall with great defending and physical, put him in at number 8. Elite passing. If he had decent shooting, like better shooting, like in the 80s on his finishing, and a bit better on the ball, he'd be very high. But he's a bit clunky, not the best shot. Could have been a little bit better in terms of his pace to be a bit higher, but still a very good all-round CDM. Makelele's coming at number 7. Again, does lack some of the attacking stats, which why I wouldn't use him personally in my team. But as an out-and-out defensive-minded midfielder, he's fantastic. He's quick, elite physical defending. Will feel good on the ball, in my opinion, even with low dribbling because of his agility. And he's got fantastic passing. So he's coming in at number 7, I think it is. Kante, basically for me, like that Makelele, but just a little bit better on the ball, a little bit better shooting. So for me, I'm putting Kante above him. Number 6, that was. Number 5, we've got Moments Petit. 3-star, but Petit has a great body type in game that makes him good. He's got a good shot. He's great physical, defending box to box. Leroy Fer should not be ever this high on a game. He should not be in the top 5 in his position on a game. Leroy Fer's just not a very good player in real life. Hence, he's playing for Feyenoord. But this card is very good. 4-star weak foot. Well, you've seen the sneak peek there. 4-star weak foot. Decent pace. Very solid shot. Could do a bit higher finishing, but it's got great shot power. Short pass and long pass are the 2 most important passing stats, maybe next to vision. And he's got elite passing. He's fine on the ball. He's got good defending and insane physical. So this Leroy Fer's coming in at number 4. Very good card. Schweinsteiger, better on the ball, way better defending, way better all-round passing, way better shot. Bit slow. Like, there's a debate between him and Fer, in my opinion, which is crazy. But this moment, Schweinsteiger, very well-rounded card. Just wish he was a bit quicker. Number 2, we're putting in Moments Michael Essien. The fastest card, I think, on this list, actually. He hasn't got high finishing, but his shot's good enough in general. He's got the 4-star weak foot. Pretty good dribbling because of the other stats around it. Won't be the best on the ball, but won't be bad. Pardon me when we're on. He is rapid, though. Like, with that defending, you could put a shadow on him to get him near 99 defending, and he'd have 98 pace. Thank you for the follow, Perk 10. Great physical. The 4-star weak foot really help him as well. And then number 1, Joshua Kimmich. I don't think there could really be any other than this guy. Team of the years are always going to be insane. the best midfielder in CDM role by far. Ridiculous passing, ridiculous dribbling, ridiculous defending, great physical, 399 physical stats. Like, this guy has 599 stats and then a lot of 95 plus. Decent pace, to very good pace. This card just plays very well in game. He doesn't feel quite as strong. He doesn't feel quite as strong as he should do for a card with that aggression, in my opinion. He's got solid weak foot, very good links as well. Like, this Joshua Kimmich is just head and shoulders above any of these cards. Like, it's not even close, to be honest. I think this list will change quite a lot during Team of the Season. I think CDM's one of the worst positions in the game right now in terms of cards that actually start as a CDM. Let me know if there's any you think I've missed out on. Don't say Vieira Hullet. They're coming in the future in another one. If you don't see cards like 91 Mateus, it's because I'm waiting to use the best versions of cards. Appreciate you guys' support as always. Keep it spicy.